Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Sound Test Stream. Today we are taking a look at the incredible TC-11 multi-touch polyphonic synthesizer. Yes, by BitShape. So it hasn't been updated for, actually 8 months ago it got updated for a few things. I've got this in AUM. Here we go. And I have a black hole going into it. Yes. I think it's one of Jacob's patches. The dog's going to go nuts, so I'm going to just close this out a minute, because the postman's coming and he'll go mad this time of day. I want to just say hi to Glenn, Christian, Mark, and Intrepgun. Oh, thank you very much. Yes. So look, while Watson's having a mad fit while the postman's coming, I'll put on a few. I'll increase the mix on this and increase the gravity. And we shall go back to TC-11 and I shall pick another pad. Now this thing comes with an absolute ton of presets, but it's not the easiest thing to program, and Jacob did do some excellent programs. But let's say just have a play, and when the postman's gone, I'll come back. Morning. Hi, Glenn. You can't run it through other synths. It's basically a synth on its own. They do a couple of other things, though. They do one called TC Data, which I did a video on, oh God, years ago, which does allow you to control other synths with it. So there's three. There's TC Performer. Hey, Colin, how you doing, mate? There's TC Performer, TC Data, and this is the TC-11, which is the big one, which you can fully program and stuff. I think the Performer, you can play with the patches and things, and then the Data one, you can control other synthesizers with it as well. So it's got has it got a hold feature? Very likely. It's massively detailed. You can, let's see, you double tap on these things, and where it says patch here, like this patch, here is, so I mean, it's fully programmable. There is the patch, and then you do all sorts of stuff to adjust the settings. It's really, really, really deep. Jacob did some really nice tutorial videos. Can't even get off that now, look. Jacob did some really nice, oh, it's just expanded the size of the screen. So it shows you all the actual modules involved in that particular patch, and it has effects and stuff. But, you know, to be honest, I was thinking this was a gimmick, but now 10 minutes on. No, it's brilliant. But, you know, there's like they do the TC Data one, which does allow you to use all these very cool parameters. And you've got like transpose, you've got like, what's this, mutate. It's just, it's massive. It's a massive, massive thing going on here, you know? So we can go to patches, we can go to load and share, we can choose our patches from here. So at the moment I was running a few of the pads, and you get like the patches that came at version 1, the patches that came, you get multi patches, which are very nice. So we could go say there's a few multi patches. What's this? Textures, look. So with this particular one, you have a choice. It'll divide the screen into 4 parts, so that you can, you know, or 3 or 2, or you can go back to singles and then load them. So if we were to like pick 4, for instance, with this, and then go to performance, you'll see that it's, oh, we've picked 3, but oh no, we've got 4. We've got the snaps. And anytime that I choose a preset now, like from here, whichever screen was highlighted, if I double tap on it like crash pad, it will change that particular block. Or we could go back and we could go, what's this? Load save, and we could, like, let's knock that down to 3, sorry. Go back to perform. And now we've got the crash pad on this one, and this rain, fire. So I could change the patch there to, say, heat pad. Let's go to Maltese. And all these particular patches are of course available as single patches. So if we go back to our like load patch thing. We can go and choose all our different things here. Sounds like a segue between Animal Collective songs. It is very cool. That sounds. There are some very, very, very clever programming things that have gone on here. So if we go to what there's some really nice ones in version 1 that came out. It come out with a lot of cool stuff, and I'm trying to find. It's been a while since I've played this, but I've been digging through. What's it? Metal Swipe. Here it is, and it's like a. Let me just see if I can get it onto a colour that's better for me eyes settings. Here we go. So there's some really nice ones. This one's nice. Like this. Hi Mitch, how you doing? Well, it's early there, ain't it, mate? It's pretty cool, isn't it? But it's great. It's very difficult to kind of play it along with like a set of guitar chords or a set of synth chords or something like that. It's not really the idea. But a long time, wow, 6:50, mate. Mind you, I don't go to bed till very, very late. So, because I don't finish work till like 9 or 10, do I? That's great, isn't it? Just thought I'd do some early ones as well. So many apps, not enough time. But like I said, I've got it going through Black Hole. But even if we take Black Hole out of the equation for a sec, it does have its own effects. You know, it's funny, Mitch. I am genuinely an early riser anyway. Even if we don't go to bed till like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, sometimes I can be up at 8 or 9 because our work schedule is slightly shifted because of what we do. But plus, I have really difficulty sleeping more than 4 or 5 hours without waking up and having to take some tablets or something. You know, it's weird. I like that patch. So selecting patches is easy. You're never gonna just accidentally open something by mistake. You have to double tap on it to get to a thing. So double tap on this one, and there's only a couple of controls on the main screen that you need to do. This I'm solar powered. As soon as the sun goes up, I'm awake. Oh, I love winter. Absolutely love winter. I think it's my favourite time of year, winter. Not particularly like being freezing cold, but I like being cozy, you know? That's a cracker, that, isn't it? I like that. So we have a couple of ways to select sounds. We can just scroll through these like this. So there's all patches, and then multis, and then number 2, and then there's version 1, which we're in now. What's this? Yeah, it's Interap audio. I've got it like running in AUM at the moment. Look, with thingy, so we could route this in, but it's Interap. So yeah, we can put it into audio bus. We could record. I did some soundscapey things ages and ages ago. This is pretty cool. It's nice. Gotta get the kids ready and dropped off to school. Okay, Mitch. Listen, mate. I will be streaming later as well with another synth. But hope you have a good day. Hope you have a good day and keep bashing on that Alisa's kit, mate. Right. Okay, so let's put Black Hole back in there because for these kind of sounds, that we want that big massive reverb tail. So some sounds require you to use more than one point of touch. Very clever. Considering as well, it's been out for absolutely ages and ages and ages. I like to change the colours a lot as well. Some people like kind of the same colour, but I kind of like to change it up a little bit. It's nice. Some really nice So I think that might sound nice through, if we take that out and we'll put shimmer effects in, there's a really blinking cool, 4-pocket shimmer. There's a really cool patch I really like. Shimmer, there is shimmer effects. And it's down here somewhere. What's it called? I'll know I'm going to see it. It's one of the, I think it's Glorious Sweep and Sustain, this particular preset. And then what I like to do is turn the delay right up, turn the mix right up, sort of thing, and the sustain. And you get this marvelous kind of, I might need to make some adjustments to the mix and stuff, but you get this kind of incredible, I need to, I'll put some gain on here somewhere, I think. I thought I had, I must have changed it. This is without any effects now. Pretty expressive, eh? Pretty expressive. So these are, I mean, these, what are they? Right, what's this? What's this one? Great if you're into science fiction, 1950s B movie sci-fi. Hey, Michael, does this differ? Yeah, let's. Do you want to see? Let's see if we. I'm pretty sure that I've got TC Performer. Let's see, TC Performer. TC Performer. No, but will it be TC-11 Performer? It will be one. TC-11. And then we can see the 3 apps that they do, sort of thing. Let's see there. So you have TC Data, which we'll install as well, so we can have a look at that. But that I'm not going to bother setting that up. Okay, got to go now, Doug. I have this app, but I haven't used it much. It's difficult to use it kind of a lot, you know what I mean? So, but it does sound nice with special effects and stuff. And TC Performer. And he does another one, this gyroscope thing, but I'm not sure what that is. I've no idea what album we're doing this week, Colin. I've completely forgotten what we said we were going to do. I haven't had a chance to do the mastering on that other one yet. So, right. Anyway, so we've got these two. So TC Performer and TC. Let's see. So here's TC Performer. All right, and think. Okay, TC Performer setup. Double tap the arrows at the bottom. It just shows you what to do. Right. Okay. So, so this is TC Performer. Double tap, load, and yeah, you see. For instance, I think you with TC Performer you get a few patches, and then you can buy different packs that would come in TC-11 Space or Obsidian. Great, cool beans. Thanks, Colin. Thanks. I couldn't remember. Space might be a good one. Give me talk and the rest. Anyway, but you can buy all these separate packs, kind of thing. Look, see, or you can restore purchases. I guess I haven't got this one, but you do get, like I said, you do get a couple of patches you can kind of mess with. To be honest, I'd kind of. All these patches are already in TC-11, so it's very nice. It's very nice. And the only difference is, I think TC Data, wherever it's decided to land, here it is that this is there's no, okay, so blah blah, right, there's nothing there, kind of thing. You see, it's like it's for MIDI, so you can set this up. It does have patches and stuff, but the same kind of thing, like with different, like, so if we load a multi, but it's for controlling other, it won't make any noise, it's for controlling other synths. So it looks very nice. And I think you've still got like customization and stuff with the colors and things. You can change how things look and stuff. I think it's I did do a video on it. If you put TC Data in, I did it. I think I did control and hardware synth a long time ago. But yeah, it's a pretty cool set of apps, I think. I thought maybe the other one lets you do MIDI. It does. It sends information from TC Data, sends information from itself to other synths or other hardware. Do you know what I mean? You control your other hardware or synths with TC Data. I did a video. Let me see if I can see it. I did a video on it. If I do TC Data, let's do this sound test room. Okay, the sound test room, TC-11 Data. Okay, so TC. God, I've done a lot of TC. Here's all the Jacobs. Jacobs are really good because here it is. How to set up TC Data to control external synths.
Ever wonder why so many people say they want to learn guitar, but very few actually learn to play?
Right, okay, so. And I think I did it with me.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the sound test room. Okay, so
Elisa's Ion. Oh, is it? Yeah.
Show you how to set up TC data with to control an external synth. So we've got my Elisa's Ion, which is not called MIDI. It's old. It's an old synth, and it just uses MIDI. So I'm going to show you how to do it with that as well. So what we're going to use is this super cheap USB to MIDI.
I only used that because the Ion doesn't have USB
cable,
MIDI.
which seriously was about maybe less than maybe $10, or it was about five. And then we're going to need also the camera connect. So
It should be fun.
MIDI in and external MIDI sync via this, but it would be the same for any synth. You know, you just got to set that up. Okay, so now all we need to do is open TC data. Here we go. Now I've set this split radial, which is one of the presets, and we haven't had to do anything to TC data. It will just automatically read the Elisa's Ion, and
Pretty cool,
there
eh?
you go, done. Now that's actually a hanging note, and I've had this on a couple of different synths as well, but for this it's fine. On the Ion, to cancel that, all I need to do is press the home button twice, and it's like reset MIDI, you know.
So there you go. You can kind of just plug in your hardware synths, and you can also route it to your iPad synths as well. So if you wanted to use TC data to control any of them, you could as well. So you've got options, you know. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool beans. What's this? Organ theatre. Oh, and it has this. If you ever see this, it's got like thingy. You can, it's really cool gyroscopic stuff you can use from the iPad. Oh dear. So it has a load of, like, it's nice because it's strange. Sounds amazing through Eventide's black hole. So guys, there you go. It was just a quick blast. I was playing with it this morning. I thought, I'm gonna street. I'm trying to find up. I'm looking at loads of old synths that we haven't done for ages and ages. While you wait for the new stuff to come out, it's nice to revisit the old stuff because you forget it's there. And, you know, it's like everything else. It gets, because it's not like hardware and you've got racks of hardware to look at sort of thing. You forget your synths. And maybe sometimes you've just deleted them off the iPad. I mean, you can always reinstall them, you know, cost you now. But it's nice to revisit the older stuff as well, because it's still good. There's still, and these kind of things were just, it was groundbreaking at the time, and nobody's really, it's rare, even because the iPad is all touch based, but you get something that's specifically designed for touch screen. It's nice. You get that, you know, with things like Gestument and Touchscaper and all kinds of stuff like that. It's nice, you know, where they don't have like a standard keyboard and it looks like a synth or something. It's properly designed just to be used with a touchscreen environment, which is lovely, jabbly. Guys, thank you very much for joining me this morning. It's this morning in the UK. Well, it's just gone afternoon now. And I've got Sequence 2, but I know it's really good. But you know what? I find it complicated because of the time it would take for me to actually set something up. I think the problem with me is that I know it's, but if I can play it faster than I can sequence it, then it's you know, if I can do time wise, if I can play it into Cubases or something faster, I can put MIDI notes in and sequence it. I'll do that because it's easier. But you know, it's still brilliant. The sequence was good. Sequence 2 is even better. Mitch, the audio dabbler, Mitch, he was here earlier. He's gone to take his kids to school, but he's done some epic sequence videos, really detailed stuff. Much more detail than I could ever do, because it's just like, for me, it's just mind-boggling. You know, and I'm like, what did you? I mean, I'm a bit of an idiot, really. I understand some stuff a bit better these days, but I'm still like a gazillion miles from some people. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining me. Brilliant. Oh, hi, Marcus. Yeah. Top job, cool beans. Thanks, Michael, for all your info and good comments as well, mate. Good comments, good questions. I hope I helped you out a little bit with some of your answers for TC Performer and TC Data, so that's a cool thing. And hi, Pat, how you doing? I'm just about to go, mate. If you haven't already struck that like, strike it now. Strike it now before I go. Oh, you're welcome, Michael. You really are. It's just, it's a fun app, you know. And I guess that even if you think about it, even if you get, you know, you don't have to buy an app for it to be, I've got to use this app in a project. I have to use it or it's a waste of time. You can buy the app just to mess with, just to enjoy, you know, just to sit there and just enjoy. So there you go. Guys, definitely going. I'll see you later. Ta-ra. I will see you later. I'll be back this evening, I think. Ta-ra.